What's up guys, Duarte here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and today we are going to talk about Dark Dimension 4 and what I'm gonna do next now that I finished both runs of Dark Dimension. The first one, it took me several months, maybe 3 or 4 months, I don't know, maybe more than that, I have no idea, but I tried to rush very early in order to beat Dark Dimension 4 as soon as possible, and I cleared the global nodes very easy. But when I got to the cosmic nodes, I was not able to continue because you need to have 4 characters for each part, and it took me a very long time in order to do that. And then I just changed my mind about it, and I would just gear up the best characters in the game and then focus on Dark Dimension on a slow pace, because sooner or later you'll get the rewards. So that was the first run, took me several months. And then the second run took me 3 days, so it's incredible when you have the right characters and you have all the gear for those characters, then it becomes extremely easy. So I cannot show you the results right now, I'm still on cooldown, but I'm gonna show you the characters that I gear up so far and the characters that I have in mind to gear up for the near future, and then probably I'm not gonna invest in any other characters because we never know when Scopely is going to bring us some new mod or whatever, or another Dark Dimension 5, and then we have to spend tons of gear once again. And from Dark Dimension 4 we already see that if there is a Dark Dimension 5 coming up soon, the gear requirements are going to be even more insane than Dark Dimension 4 was already, which is I don't know, at least I cannot even imagine something worse than Dark Dimension 4. But for sure they will come up with an idea. So the characters I have right now, and I already completed Dr. Doom, second run, so I'm still working on his ISO 8, but he's pretty much maxed out, all the T4s, even that basic is not necessary, but it's like whatever. And he's complete. Now the other characters that I have in mind to gear up, Nick Fury is one of them for the nodes of the skill line on the Doom raid. It's going to be very important that raid from now on, and with Kestrel, Nick Fury becomes very good because he has 6 red stars. Then I'm going to invest on him, even that is a little bit outdated, and I mean, it's not terrible, but he's still good. So he's going to be one of the characters that I'm going to invest in the future. Kestrel, it's already done, and she's quite powerful, so I'm happy with her. I just need to get some more red stars on her whenever she becomes available. So Nick Fury is going to be my first skill character, and my second skill character that I'm going to gear up is Gamora. She is supposedly part of the meta coming forward for Arena and for Alliance Wars, part of the Infinity Watch team, and because she has 7 red stars, why not start gearing up a bit? And because I have many of these free items, I will be able to gear few characters without actually spending the materials that we have after to gear up more characters. So I'll be able to gear up all these characters for free, at least Nick Fury and probably Night Nurse. And then Gamora and Red Guardian I will have to spend a little bit more because these two are quite expensive. So Nick Fury, Red Guardian, probably for free, then Gamora and Night Nurse with the remaining materials. And this is all the skill characters I want to gear up, 4 of them. They are all S tier or A tier on the tier list that I made yesterday, so they are quite up there. And beyond that, I think they are just the only skill characters that at this point have any interest or relevance for the game. So 5 characters, probably the so with Black Widow and these 2 plus these 2, it will be the skill team that I will be using on the Doom raids. The other skill characters, I already geared up these 2, very unnecessary. Proxima I already geared up as well, but right now she's not a meta for me. She is a little bit low on the priorities. And coming forward for the next Dark Dimension, I'm not sure if I'm going to gear her up. And the other skill characters, I don't see any character of relevance that I really want to take to the Doom raids or anything like this. Doom raids are going to be my main focus going forward, and that's it. Alliance Wars, I'll just get up the bare minimum, and only on characters with 5 red stars or above. So even at Taskmaster and Baron Zemo, that are quite decent, I don't really use them that much there, and I rather save the resources than investing in after I have to wait a long time to get the resources again. So these are all the skill characters I'm considering to investing. So Gamora, Red Guardian and Night Nurse plus Nick Fury for all the extra gear that I got. Now in terms of bio, on bio I already invested on Venom for the second run, and the only character that I think I'm going to invest for the second run rewards and the first rewards that I still have is Yo-Yo. In my opinion, she is still very strong, she is still very considerable. I have a lot of free items for her, so I'm going to keep and I will not be spending too much. Then there are a few characters that have 6 stars. Swarm, I would love to have Swarm at a high level, and Electro and so on, but I just don't see the value on the Doom rates for them, and that's it. I could invest in Carnage, but Carnage is also another character that I really don't see the value. Right now my idea is to get up the 4 symbiotes, which are already done, plus Black Bolt or maybe Invisible Woman, and use that team rather than use Carnage, because most of the times Carnage cannot do much, because his passive only works if you are facing summoners or something like this. He's very strong on the second node of the Doom raids for the bio line, but that's it. After he's not that great, and this is why I'm not interested in getting him up a lot. There are quite a few characters here that I would love to get much higher: She-Hulk, Call Obsidian, Rhino, Graviton, but once again these characters right now have no use. Maybe Squirrel Girl, maybe I'll consider investing in her because she has some interesting combination with a few characters, but unfortunately she's only at 4 red stars, so when characters are below 5 I really don't like to invest in them. But she's one of the other characters that I might consider getting up for the bio. So yeah, unfortunately on the bio we only have Yo-Yo and Squirrel Girl, but luckily for me they are part of the same team where I use them, so that's fine. Okay, so now let's take a look. We have bio, we have seen skill, now we have mutant. So for the mutants, I already geared up most of the good ones. I'm gonna gear up the X-Force to gear tier 13 and Isolate level 4, and that's it, to unlock Adam Warlock at 6 yellow stars, and then I will take my time to gear up the rest, because probably the next time we'll see the event will be 6 months or something like this. So having Mr. Sinister, Beast, Bishop and Jubilee, it's already amazing. They are very strong in the Doom raids and in Alliance Wars and so on. Also I have Phoenix, so I'm pretty much done in terms of mutants. The only one that I really care about is Emma Frost. I'm still considering getting her up, but from the other mutants that we have, I really don't see. And oh, of course, this guy. This guy is quite amazing. I might consider gearing him up. He's 5 red stars. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the more yellows, and I don't think he'll be farmable anytime soon, because he's so valuable in raids that they will definitely make him very, very hard to get. From the other characters, there is nothing special here, so yeah, with the free gear that I have, probably Iceman and Emma Frost, and that's pretty much it. Then what else? We have the Mystic characters. On the Mystic characters, nothing special. I already geared up most of the important characters: Doctor Doom, Thanos, Ebony Maw, Hela. We have Ghost Rider and Silver Surfer. So Ghost Rider is very strong and is also the team leader for the Supernatural, so that's pretty good. I could get up more though, but right now I really don't feel like it, and same goes for Doctor Strange. Now that the 2 runs from Dark Dimension are done, I just don't care anymore on getting up any of these characters. I could get up Elektra, Moon Knight, I have good red stars on them, but once again, my focus is 100% the Doom raids. Raids is always one of the most important, if not the most important mode in the game. So I'm definitely going to focus exclusively on that, and yeah, there is no other character here that would be considered an investment. I know that the Shadowland are very strong in Alliance Wars and so on, but I don't care about that. I care about the raids and increase the value of my roster as much as possible for raids. So in terms of the mystic characters, I really don't see any. I don't know, maybe you guys have a good character that is here for the Doom raids, but the team that I use for, so if I use Dr. Doom, I use Thanos, Ebony Maw, Hela and Silver Surfer. This is my team. If I don't use Dr. Doom, I use Thanos, Ebony Maw, Hela, Ghost Rider and Mordo, even at Gear Tier 14. That's enough. With both teams, I do one shot on the first two nodes, and then the other one, it requires two attacks, but that's fine. So for me, I really don't see any point on investing in any character. Maybe Ultimus, but he's so expensive that I'll just skip it. And maybe the only option I have is to save the gear for Adam Warlock and then wait for the next OP Mystic character. And finally we have the Tech team, and to be honest, Tech used to be one of the best teams, but right now it's kind of trashy. We have a Kestrel and Dr. Doom. Okay, those are good characters, of course, but then we don't have that many good characters. We have Dr. Octopus. He's very good because he prevents the offense down, which is very important. And now we have Nebula, part of one of the best teams supposedly, and she has 6 red stars, so I'm going to definitely invest in her. But beyond that, we don't have that many good characters. Supposedly there is a rumor that the Guardians will get a rework. That would be pretty great, since recently I got 6 red stars on Rocket. And I don't know, that's it. I already have Ghost, I already have Minerva, I already have Vulture. Maybe Shuri, but to be honest, not really. I'm not really interested in her. Her stats don't scale too well. She has very low amount of HP. Even with this extra HP, is still not enough. 40%. I mean, it's okay in raids, but what about the other game modes? So, and I don't really need her. If I would need her for the tech nodes, okay, maybe, or maybe on difficulty 5 of the Doom raids, it will be required. But right now, I really don't see the point. And any other tech character that is of interest, I don't see any. So Ultron, we don't really need Ultron, and now with the red stars, what a scam these dark red stars are. So definitely not going to invest in him, and he's extremely expensive. I already got 1 level on him, and I think I'm going to keep him there. Yellow Jacket is also interesting, but he has so low amount of HP that it really makes him useless. Like, this is pointless amounts of HP. And or if that was not the case, he would be more interesting. Star-Lord, I might invest in Star-Lord. I use him quite a lot sometimes on the Doom raids. Sometimes before I had Doom and Kestrel. Now probably it's pointless to use him. So yeah, beyond Nebula, is there any other character that you guys see is worth considering investing? Maybe Rocket, like I said, if the rework is true. But so far I really don't see any point, and maybe there will not be any good tech characters coming up forward, because we already have 2 or 3 of the most powerful characters in the game: Kestrel, Dr. Doom and Dr. Octopus. So yeah, those are my plans for my game post Dark Dimension 4. I already geared up most of the characters. I'm going to use those free items, like I said. But beyond that, I'm not going to use much more. Maybe for the skill characters, I will use the other items. But just because it's necessary. Otherwise, I would not. And just wait for Dark Dimension 5. That should be coming in a few months, no? Start saving that gear, and that's it. So, what do you guys think? Do you think I made good investments? Do you think I didn't mention a few characters that were very important? Let me know in the comments below. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Smash that like button like a boss. And if you found information on this video helpful, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I'll catch you guys later.